Hi, I'm Paul Opoya, your Design Pro. Welcome to this episode of Revit. In this episode, we are going to look at how we detail the elevations. What you need to know about a good elevation. A good elevation should have the levels, be well dimensioned. It should also have grid lines, then also tag the openings, that is the windows and the doors. But before we dive into the detailing, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorials and also to turn on your notification for daily updates. So let us start right away. We shall start by opening our elevations. The elevations are found on the project browser. This is our project browser. Yeah, we have 4 elevations, that is the east, north, south and west. So let us start by opening the first, which is the east elevation. I just click on it. So when you open your elevations, you will find it will automatically show you the grid lines and also show you the floor levels. For the floor levels, those are set before, and also the grid lines, those were drawn on the floor plan. So we are going to start by cropping away what we don't want to see on our elevation. So how do we crop out that? The crop tool is down here where you find the scale. That's where you find the crop tool. The crop tool is this one with the blue bulb. It is a show crop region, at the same time a hide crop region. So we are going to first show the crop region and then crop it. So I'll simply click on it like that. After clicking on it, it will display the crop region. So it is our time to crop whatever we don't want to see on our elevation. So I'll simply click on it, then I can bring my cursor here, I long press, then I move it somewhere there. Then for this side I do the same, I move it up to there. Then for this one I can move it up the foundation level, that is the foundation level. So now I've cropped my elevation. I can now hide the crop region. I'll come back to the same tool. I turn the yellow bulb to a blue bulb. So once I click like that, the crop region will disappear. To start with, we can start by dimensioning. Let us dimension our floor levels. I'll come to the dimensioning tool. It is under modify. Under the modify tab, once you click on the modify tab, you find the dimensioning tool, or you can simply type DI on the keyboard. When you type DI, it will automatically activate the dimensioning tool. So let us first dimension our levels. I'll click on this, pick this, then also pick this one. I can edit this. I edit type. I'm going to duplicate. I click on duplicate. I'm going to name it level dimension, level DIM. So I can go with that. I say OK. I want to change the text size. I'm going to give it 2.5. Then I'll make it bold. I'll come where there is bold, I tick, I say apply, I say OK. So this one will be showing my levels. I have the ground level, the foundation, and also the roof level. So I can move this a bit here. Then I need also another dimensioning line just to take off up to the beam level from the ground level. So I'll come back, I click on the dimensioning tool, I mark off this one from the ground. This is our beam, it is 2.5. Then I'll finish up the roof level. So I have something like that. Then also I'll do the same here. I'll come take off this, and also for this window. So this one is showing the sill height, the window itself, and also up to the roof level. This is the same with this, so I may not have to dimension also this window. Then also for this shade, it is also having the same dimension, that is the beam level, it is the same. So I can simply leave out that. Then I also have the horizontal dimensioning. So I'll come from here up to here, it is that. I pick this. I also pick from the openings like this. Like that. Can have this down. Then I also have to dimension the grid lines. I can pick this, all the grid lines. Can move down a bit. I can make the grid lines bold also. So I will match properties of this dimension line to this one. How do I match properties? I simply come to the matching tool. It is right here. I type MA on the keyboard. That is the shortcut. It will simply activate. So I'll come click on this dimension line. I match it with this one, so that I have also the dimension line for the grids to be bold. Then now the next thing we can add on our elevation, the tags for the windows. So how do we tag them in the elevations? I'll come to the architecture tab. I click on it. Then I come where there is tag. I drop down. Tag all not tagged. I click on it. So I'm going to choose Windows. I'll come here, click on Window. I apply. I say OK. So it will automatically tag our windows. This is window 4, and it is having also the same tag on our ground floor. As you can check, it is window 4. It is having the same tag in the elevations. Let me move these grid lines a bit up like that, so that I have the dimensioning line down and we can visibly see our grid lines. There are a lot of ways we can play with the visual style in our elevations. Then for instance, let me say if I want to add shades in my elevations, I can simply come back here to the visual style. I click on it, then I look for graphics display option. This is the first one. I click on it, then I can come here, I can make smooth lines. I take that, then I come under shadows. I drop down. I'm going to cast shadows and also show ambient shadows. Then also for the lighting, I can simply come here. I increase my lighting. Then for the ambient light, I can move it also like up to 40. Then for the shadows, I can reduce them. So when I say apply, you can see we have our shadows in the elevation. I can still reduce on the shadows. Let me give it 10. Then you see. Then for the ambient light, I can increase it like up to 50. Something like that. I say OK. So we have our shadows in the elevation. Then also you may want to show the slope of the roof, that is its degree. So how do we do that? You simply come to the Annotate tab. It is right here. When you click on it, you come look for spot slope. This is the spot slope tool. When you click on it, you can simply come where there is that slope, then you click on it. But now you may have to change this into degrees. How do you do that? You come, click on it, then you come to edit type. Once you click on edit type, you come, you slope down where there is primary units. You click on primary units. We are going to change it to degrees. You come, look for degrees. It is the last one here. You click on it. So we are rounding off to 0 decimal places. Then the unit symbol, we give the degree symbol. Click on that, you apply, you say OK. So it will give us the degree of the roof. So you can adjust this, then you can do the same. You can click on it, then you come here and create similar. Or you type CS on the keyboard. That means we are going to create similar parameters of this degree. So I can type CS on the keyboard, then I keep marking off my slopes. So I'll go on by adjusting them. Can have something like that. I press escape, I come, click on one, then I move it, come on this, I move it, I come here, I move this up, I come to this, I also move it up, I click on this one, I move it up. You can also change the font by clicking on it. You come edit type, and we are going to change its font. The text font is 2.4, so we can give it just 2 millimeters. I apply, I say OK. So we are going to do this for all the elevations. Yeah, so I'll come open another elevation, that is the north. I click on the north elevation. Once you open it, it will display the grid lines and also the floor levels. So we are going to start by cropping off what we don't want to see. So I can come first change the detail level. I can change it to fine. Then also we need to crop the elevation. So I'll come click on the show crop region tool. Once I click on it, it will show the crop region. So I have to simply move it. I can move this up somewhere there. Then also move this one up somewhere there. I move this down one up to the foundation level. Then I have to hide the crop. I come back, click on the hide crop region. I click on it, then my crop region will disappear. So I can either come back to the modify tool. If I want to dimension, then I type DI, or I can simply come on this elevation. I've already done its detailing. Then I'll just come create similar. So once I come back to my east elevation, I want this dimension. So I can simply click on it, then I type CS on the keyboard, or I simply come to the create similar tool. It is right here. I click on it, I come to the elevation, so I'm going to dimension off. So it has picked parameters of the other dimensioning line. So I'll do the same to this one, because we're having the same for the grid lines. Like that. Then I'll come back still on my elevation, that is the east elevation. I click on it. I'm going to create similar of this dimension line. So I click on it, I type CS on the keyboard, then I go to the next elevation. I'll mark off this, mark off this, mark off this. have the openings as well. Have this. I have it there. So I'll go on by adjusting. I simply click on the node, then I move it up. I'll do the same to this one. I move it up. Also this one, I move it up, so that does not confuse when we are reading off our dimensions. So this one, I can move it a little bit down, our dimensioning line. Then I'll click on it again. I create similar. Come here. So now I'm going to create similar for the openings and also for the beam level. So I'll come to my ground floor. I click on that. Then I mark off the beam level and also up to the roof level. So I have something like that. So for this case, I can also mark off the sill heights. So how do I do that? I can pick the ground level and also pick this sill height. That is 500 for this one. It is also the same for this, and also the heights are the same. So I only need that one. Then also for this window of the kitchen, it is having a different sill height. So I also do that. I make sure I've clicked on the 0. So for that one, it is 1 meter. But since we're having our dimensions crossing each other, I will have to reduce the font for this dimensioning line. So I'll simply come, click on the line, I edit type. Instead of 2 millimeters, I'll give it 1.5. Then I apply, I say OK. So we shall have something like this. Then now I can dimension off the height of the windows. I come click on one, I create similar, click on this, have its sill height, then also the height of the window up the roof level. So we have something like that. Then the next thing is tagging our openings. I'll come back to the architecture tab, I click on it, then I come where there is tag area, I drop down, tag all not tagged, I click on it. I can first select doors and also windows, then I apply, I say OK. You'll find all our windows are tagged and also the door is tagged. Then I can come play around with the visual style and also the graphics display. So I'll come click on the visual style, I come under graphics display options, I click on it. I want to see smooth lines, I click on that. I want to show shadows, that is in case you want to show the shadows. You come cast shadows, show ambient shadows, then you come to lighting, you can increase the lighting. Then this you can move it like up to 50. Then you can reduce the shadow like up to 15. Then you apply, you say OK. So you see we have the shadows in our elevations and also it is well dimensioned. We have the grid lines, we are having the levels. Then we are going to do the same for the next elevation. We shall come to the south elevation still. I click on it. I will open the south elevation. Then I will not forget to come and show the crop region. I click on the crop region. I adjust it. I move it up to there. Then I can move this down a one up to the foundation level. Then for this one I can move it a little bit up to there. Then I come hide the crop region. So I'm going to dimension. I'm going to do the same. Let me come to the north elevation. I click on this dimension line. I create similar. Come on the south elevation. I'm going to dimension my levels like that. Dimension my grid lines like this. Something like that. And I'll come back to this elevation. I pick parameters of this dimension line. I click on it. I create similar. Come back to the south elevation. I'll have dimension of these openings as well. You can have that there. Then also the beam level, I have to show it. I come on this ground level. This is our beam level. It is at 2.5. Then I'll finish with the roof level. Then now for the ceiling heights, I'll do the same. Get the ceiling height for this. It is also the same throughout. So I can only stop there. Then I can come dimension this. Also the height of the window. Have it at that. The next thing is to tag our openings. I'll come to the architecture tab. Yeah, we're already on the architecture tab. Then I'll come to tag area. I drop down, tag all not tagged. Then I'm going to select the doors and also windows. I apply, I say OK. You see all our windows are tagged and the door is also tagged. Then I come play around with the visual style. Under graphics display, I come show the smooth lines. Then also I'm going to show the shadows. I cast shadows, show ambient shadow. Then the lighting, I can increase the sun. Then the ambient light, I can move it like up to 50. Then I reduce the shadow and I apply, I say OK. I'm going to do the same for our last elevation, that is the west elevation. I'll come click on the west elevation. I open it. So I'll come to the crop region tool. I click on it. Then I crop off areas I don't want to see. So I'll move this up to there. And also move this side up somewhere there. I can move this up to the foundation level like that. I want to hide this crop. I come back, click on the hide crop region. I come click on that. So now I'll have to dimension my elevation. I will come back to the south elevation. I'm creating similar where my arrow is coming back and forth. I'm doing that because I don't want again to come look for this same line. What is its settings? So I can simply come, click on it, then I create similar. I type CS on the keyboard, then I'll come to this elevation. I mark off my levels, then I come dimension also the grid lines, just like this. Just like that. Then also I'll need to have the dimensions for the beams. So I'll come click on this dimensioning line. I create similar, come back to the west elevation. From 0, the beam level, then to the roof level. That is our beam level. It is also the same this side. So I'm going to only mark off the opening. Those are the windows we have. So I'll come click on this, take off for the opening. And I finish with that. Then I also have the sill heights. finish the seal heights. Then the next thing, we can play around with the graphics display. I come under the visual style, I click on it, graphics display, I'll show smooth lines. Then I want to cast the shadows, I cast, show ambient shadows, come to lighting, I increase the sun, I move the ambient light like up 50, I reduce the shadow like up 15. Then also you may want to show the background in the elevations. You come under background, where there is none you drop down, then you can use sky, gradient, or if you have an image you can click on image, but you can use gradient. Then you can change the sky color maybe to blue. You can change it maybe to blue. You move this up somewhere there, you say okay, apply, okay. So you can have your elevation having also that background like this. Then we can also add on the slope, that is the slope degree, the degree of the roof. We come to annotate, you click on spot slope, you click on it, and you are going to have it at our roofs, just like that. And you press escape several times, click on one, you move it there, click on this, move it there, click on that, you also move it up to there. Then you can do the same for these other elevations. You can add the slope, then also play around with the background. The same to this, you can remove the shadows if at all you don't want. Yes, then also you can play around now with the visual styles from hidden. You can use shaded, you show something realistic like that. Then you can also maybe use realistic itself, you click on realistic. So once you click on realistic, it will show you something realistic like this. So that's how we can play around with our elevations. That is what we had for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned something. Watch out for the next episodes, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and to turn on your notification for daily updates. Thank you. Stay blessed.